Hello. Okay. I have been getting a few questions, just a few, not a lot. People asking, how do I maintain my locks? Okay. Now, for all of you guys who don't know, I have high top locks, and what that means is my locks just come out from the top of my head. I have the sides and the back shaved. See? Yeah. And how do I maintain them? I just do a handful of things. Number one, I do nothing. What do I mean by nothing? I mean absolutely nothing. Maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, I will go ahead and just spray them with water. I wash maybe once a month. I wash my hair with Uncle Funky's daughter. There's a shampoo. They have a shampoo that I use. It's escaping my brain right now, the name of it, but it's made by Uncle Funky's daughter, and I use that because I work out constantly and I don't need my hair smelling like Boo Boo the Fool. Okay, so I don't wash often, but I do mist about maybe once or twice a week. After I wash, though, I do go in with some oil, maybe a vitamin E oil, something really light. I focus on the scalp, and then I do, kind of distribute the oil down the shaft of my locks. Now, as far as styling, I don't do much. I'll either leave my hair out with everything coming to the side, or I've been loving this style. That's it. That's all. I get these bands from the beauty supply store. I might spend $2, but literally I've had these bands in my head, and they're stretchy for about 3 weeks before I washed my hair 2 days ago. And then after moisturizing, I put them back in. And one of the reasons why I like it is because it's not tight on my scalp. It's not tight on the shaft of my hair. And if I need to moisten my hair with just some water and a little bit of oil, I can do so. So here we go. That is it. That's all. Now, for those who are starting locks, it is easy to become overwhelmed in reference to what you have to do to maintain the locks. Don't become overwhelmed. My recommendation is get used to doing absolutely nothing. And when I mean nothing, I mean nothing. I keep it really, really simple. And it's so funny because I do have a habit of going to the beauty supply store. But since I'm locked, I don't need what they offer. So if I am going to the beauty supply store, I'm picking up lip gloss because I do have a secret. It's not such a secret, but I do have an obsession with lip gloss. So I will buy tons of lip gloss. But other than that, I don't buy hair products. I buy hats. And I just came from the beauty supply store. And I bought lip gloss, I bought a hat, and I bought a like a turban type to do that I wear a lot. I think it's called a kufi. Yeah, and I'm not Muslim. I am Christian. I believe in the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus. But I do wear that kufi. I even wear it to church with my 2 plaits here. But yeah, I am going on. This year will be year 4. September 23rd, I think, will be year 4. And I'm loving it. Now, I do have a smaller set of locks that I maintain on my own. I started them 4 years ago via my daughter. She 2-strand twists. And at that time, I just had, what am I trying to say? I had I was loose natural, still shaved on the sides and the back. But when I came home, I never forget when I came home from the hospital with my husband because he was sick, I was like, listen, I'm going to have to do something with this hair. And I came home and I had my daughter lock my hair by 2-strand twisting them. And then I just left it alone. And then 4 years later, here I am. And I do not regret it. I love this journey. And I think, one thing why this works out for me is because I can put a hat on when I'm working out in the gym. And I not have to worry about styling or doing anything weird to my hair. I don't have to. I just keep it like this. And being that I just washed my hair about 2 or 3 days ago, I won't have to mess with this again until another 4 weeks from now. It just really depends. I don't have a strict regimen. I smell my hair. And I dig in the hair and I smell. And if it's smelling a little weird, that's when I wash and cleanse my hair. Trying to think of what else. I think that's it. That's all. I don't know how many locks I have. I think when I started, I had a little over 100. I think right now I have about 92 because I have combined a few. And actually in the very back, I'm growing a few locks. So that's going to increase the number of locks that I have. But as it stands right now, I don't know how many locks I have. I do interlock. And I maintain that myself only because, thank you, COVID. After COVID, I just was like, I need to figure this thing out because my salon tech was no longer available. She's available now, but I have not gone back. So when I do interlock, I interlock every 4 months or so. And actually this coming April, I need to interlock. And maybe I will record that because although I just have high top locks, it takes me about a good 3 hours to finish that interlock process. I'm spitting everywhere. I apologize. So that's it. That's all. If you have any more questions, comments, or concerns, you know where to put them. I appreciate you for clicking on this quick video. It is a quick video in reference to my locks. I'm trying to think, do I do anything else? I don't trim. Yeah, I just let them do what I do. Oh, and the best thing about these bands is they don't snag on my hair. So I do replace them about every month or so. And this was my first time replacing them. This is a new set of bands. And they don't snag on my hair. And they're not tight. I mean, that's it. That's all. I keep it really simple. And the reason why I locked my hair is because, excuse me, when I came home from the hospital with my husband, because my husband was really sick, I thought that he was going to require a lot of my attention, medically and just being his caregiver. But God had other plans. He has 100% fully recovered. But by that time, I had already decided to lock. Oh, and when I was in the hospital with my husband, I was doing research on locks. And I wanted to do sister locks. But after making a few phone calls from the hospital, and I had about 12 inches of loose natural hair on top, they was wanting to charge me about $800. Now, I'm not saying I couldn't afford that. But I didn't want to afford that. I didn't want to pay $800 for about 12 inches of hair. So I just figured let my daughter do it. At the time, she only charged me $10. Thank you, Lord. And that was it. That's all. But if you have any more questions, comments, or concerns in reference to my locks, I don't mind talking about them. But I'm going to go because I am on my way home and I need a whole nap. So talk to you later.